In the last hours, a stunning verdict in an Athens, Georgia courtroom. Illegal migrant worker Jose Ibarra, guilty in the brutal murder of a gorgeous young dean's student, Laken Riley. With me, an all-star panel to make sense of what we are hearing. Straight out to Dave Mack joining us at the courthouse. You know, Dave Mack, as the defense put up a semblance of a case, it almost seemed to me as if they weren't really trying. Or, Dave, is it a matter of the fact they didn't have that much to work with?
I think they didn't have that much to work with, Nancy, and they were trying to point the finger at Jose Ibarra's brother, Diego, in particular. And that was what the whole point of their defense was going to be, because they didn't have anything else. But last minute stuff, they had planned to call Diego and their other brother to the stand as part of their defense testimony. Didn't do it. They actually presented some things to the judge late last night and then decided not to call Jose Ibarra's brothers as part of this case.
Yeah, and I think I know why. Joining me, founder, director of the Cold Case Research Institute, star of Zone 7 podcast, Cheryl McCollum. I think you and I know why Diego Ibarra didn't take the stand.
Absolutely. He's a known gang member. He's a criminal, and there's nothing he could say that could help his brother unless he got himself into some trouble lying to the court.
What a day in an American courtroom. A case that stunned the nation in its brutality comes to a close. Straight out to Philip Dube joining us, high-profile lawyer in the LA County Public Defender's Office. Of course, Diego Ibarra, which is really where the defense had hung its hat, was not going to come in and jeopardize himself by saying, what, I did it?
Well, a couple of problems. First of all, I believe the prosecution violated due process. They should have never presented that third-party culprit defense in its case in chief. The prosecution has to build its case completely independent of the defense case. And by hijacking that defense and building it into its case in chief is illegal. And the reason why is that the defense.
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep. Why didn't they call Diego Ibarra to the stand? Nutshell. We're playing ping pong, not chess.
Because they would not immunize him should he say something incriminating. And I believe he.
You mean a big fat lie like I did it?
No. I mean, what if hypothetically he said something that could be contorted and twisted into a tacit admission? What protection does the young man have? He's already in immigration jeopardy, having to go back to a country where we have no diplomatic relations. He's not going to do anything to compromise his status, let alone go to prison.
Okay, you know what? Cheryl McCollum, you're not a lawyer, much less a high-profile lawyer like Philip Dube, but can you give it to me in a nutshell? There is no way in HELL that Diego Ibarra was going to take the stand to defend his brother on a brutal attempted rape and murder charge, bludgeoning a co-ed dead with a rock. And what was he going to say to save his brother? Yeah, you got the wrong guy. I really did it.
Zero chance he was ever going to take the stand. Anything that he says can and will be used against him while he's sitting there. What was he going to say? Yes, that's my hat. Yes, I was wearing it the day she was murdered. He cannot say anything truthfully that could help his brother. His brother is on video, stalking, being a predator, hunting for a victim. He's on video walking to the path where he attacked Laken Riley. Then he's on video discarding bloody clothing that has his DNA and Lakeland's together. His fingerprint is on her cell phone. His brother Diego could say nothing to help Jose. Nothing.
And in one more twist, Cheryl McCollum, if the brother Diego Ibarra had taken the stand and there was quite a courtroom skirmish over whether he would take the stand, whatever he said, even if he took responsibility, even if he tried to give his brother an alibi, would subject him to perjury charges. Look, he's going to get deported anyway, much less taking the stand and lying. Now, remember, this was a bench trial.